Hello and welcome to marketing91.com. In this video, we are going to cover the topic on communication. Before we proceed any further, please do note that we publish 3 videos daily on YouTube. So please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's start with what is communication. Communication is a method to develop and transfer emotions, concepts, facts, views, data, etc. between individuals to achieve a shared understanding. Communications are central to the existence and sustenance of human beings and also to a firm. The method of communication is the transfer or passing on of information or data to the receiver. The sender uses a preferred channel to cross hurdles that might affect the delivery rate. Please note, the communication method is cyclic. It starts and stops with the sender as feedback. It happens laterally, downward and upward throughout the organization. Moving on to the communication process. The following procedure is followed in a standard communication process, which entails the sender, encoding, message, then the channel, receiver, decoding, and feedback again back to the sender. Let's look at each of these elements briefly. Moving on to the next one, elements in the process of communication. First, the sender. The basis of communication is set by the individual who sends out or transfers the message. The sender begins the message that needs to be sent. They put out a message which could be an order or report, symbol, a picture, idea, or a thought. It could also be gestures, postures, and even a temporary smile. Next, message. A message is the data put across in words. It might be verbal, that is spoken and written, or non-verbal, that is symbolic, pictorial, etc. It depends on the scenario and the importance and type of data to be conveyed. It is the information the sender wishes to communicate to the receiver. Next, encoding. Encoding involves passing on the data to a correct channel. The channel could be non-verbal or verbal based on the space, time, scenario, and type of information to be conveyed. The sender encodes the information into a collection of words, pictures, or symbols. These will be conveyed to the desired receiver. Please note, encoding is crucial to communication. Inappropriate or incorrect encoding might defeat the purpose of the conversation. Next, channel. Channels are the modes through which the information is transferred. The message travels through a channel that joins the receiver and the sender. The information might be written or verbal, could be delivered through television, apps, cell phone, telephone, a computer, or a memorandum. Next, receiver. The receiver is the individual or collection of people for whom the message is aimed. This individual can be a viewer, a reader, or a listener. The slightest slack from the receiver negates the purpose of communication. The receiver has to understand the information delivered in the best possible way that the communication is desired to have. How well the receiver understands the message relies on the extent of their knowledge of the relationship with the sender, the trust, experience, and topic of the message. Next element, decoding. Decoding means understanding and transforming the sent message into a decipherable language. It means understanding the information. The receiver post getting the message deciphers and makes an attempt at understanding in the best way. And the final element of feedback. Feedback is a final part of the communication process. It ensures the receiver has appropriately understood the information as desired by the sender. It is the reaction of the receiver concerning the information delivered to them by the sender. Feedback is vital to guarantee that the information has been appropriately encoded, transmitted, decoded, and perceived. Now let's look at some types of feedback. There are 2 major types, negative and positive. Under negative feedback, there is first one, that is negative feedback, which is about corrective comments about past behavior. And then comes the negative feed forward, which are corrective comments about future behavior. Likewise, under positive feedback are affirming comments about past behavior. And positive feed forward involves affirming comments about future behavior. Now moving on to how does the communication process work. First, the sender comes up with the concept to be relayed. Next, then they encode the information. Then they choose the channel of communication to be employed. Then the message passes through the said channel. It is finally delivered to the receiver that decodes it. And finally, the feedback is then given if needed. And finally, tips to improve the communication process. First, simplify message if required. If the receiver does not know what is being said, it is crucial to make the message simpler. This makes it easier to understand. Next, if possible, eye contact should be established. Eye contact with the group or individual being spoken to is needed. This ensures they pay attention to what is being said. Next, focus on body language. When communicating through a different channel, it is crucial to be aware of body language. Also, One should observe the other individual's body language as well. Next, questions should be asked. Good questions are central to information flow. The questions have to be insightful and worth interacting with. Next, listen closely. While communicating, it is crucial to proactively listen to what is being said in the immediate environment. This helps in sending the correct message. Next, time should be invested in a response. In conversations, thinking over replies, make sure one knows what to communicate. Next, understand the audience. Target group individuals will have to be taken into account with their wants and desires. And finally, make the message easy to understand. To make sure the message is interpreted correctly, the language should be easy and straightforward. So that's it, folks. This brings an end to the topic on communication. These are some of the sources and links referred to for the content in the video. If you liked the video, do subscribe to our channel where you'll witness 3 new videos daily. Additionally, if you want to view these videos in an organized manner, you can visit freecourses.net, where all our videos are arranged in the form of courses. Thank you and see you in the next video.